I think, I think Joe is the key to where Cincinnati wants to go. And his health is the key to that. Remember, they said the same thing about Lamar Jackson over the last couple of years. Lamar's missed the last 4 or 5 games, six, I think, over the last 2 years. So what was Lamar going to look like this year? I think it's paramount that Joe figures out a way and the team protects him. I didn't think he should still be practicing. He strained his calf this year, just as an example. I noticed during the practice that he wound up limping off. He had a sleeve on that calf as well.
Yes, he did.
And so if he had tweaked it before, why would you take a chance on him practicing? He hasn't needed it. He hasn't done it, and he's still an incredible talent, and the leader of this football team. But I think some way, some shape, he's got to figure out a way to stay healthy. Now, sometimes it's just fluke injuries.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't know. And as a quarterback, whether it's a thumb, whether it's, a wrist, you're going to hit something, you're going to fall on something, and hopefully you can get through it. But in Joe's case, they've been major injuries that have set him back. We've seen 1 year of Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
We've seen, of the 4 years he's been in the league, we've seen 1 year of an incredible talent. I love his swagger. I love the way he leads. I love the way he plays the game.
Yeah.
The Bengals are an entirely different football team when he's not under center. But that also is the responsibility, I think, of getting him ready to get into the season.
Yeah.
I just had a feeling once he pulled that calf. See, what scared me, because, Kirk Cousins, Achilles, Aaron Rodgers, Achilles, particularly Aaron's, when he pulled the calf, the Achilles area and the calf area are so closely related. I'm thinking, oh my gosh. And then he comes back, and I basically watched every game. Because I watch all the games. I'm watching the Cincinnati games, and if the game I wasn't watching, I was waiting to hear the news if something might happen to him similar that it did to Aaron. But I know he's going to come back. It's going to be, I know, a couple months before he really gets to do it. Probably about 4 or 5 months before he really gets to throw again, start lifting weights. But, once again, this is what you have to assume. Joe Burrow is not going to be a part of training camp again.